Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the garden. I'm Grif, and this is a 3D multiplayer stream game setup you're looking at here. I'm going to be giving you little tips and tricks as I go through this process to help you set up your own stuff if you're trying to do something similar to this. This will be no edited video. Don't have time for that crap, so just buckle up. So today, what I wanted to do was show you how I'm using the Off-World Live streaming toolkit. Now, OWL allows you to send or receive NDI signals in Unreal Engine. Now, since this is a multiplayer game, I wanted to be able to have the players pick what they see on their screen. So I made this little drop-down menu here that you can pull up. And what that's going to do is let you choose from the various NDI sources you have and go ahead and switch it just like that. Not too bad. That's my buddy Curious over there making crafts. Okay, so let me just show you how I did this real quick. Fairly simple. So here in the garden, or my game instance that I'm using, I have a thing called the NDI picker. Now all this is going to do is show an NDI switcher. Okay, so we have our show. This is a custom event. I'm going to check if it's valid. If it's valid, I'm going to create this widget, and then I'm going to get all of my NDI sources from the widget, and I'm going to add those to the viewport. And then if I remove the switcher, it's just basically going to remove everything from the parent. Next little bit is over here in the game controller, and you'll see right here when I press 9, it casts to that game instance that we were just looking at, and it shows the NDI switcher, and if you press it again, it removes the NDI switcher. I can probably get a little bit fancier with this, make sure my mouse button hovers over the UI correctly when I switch it, but I'll hit that down the road. Then the last bit is just this little bit of UI I made here. Real simple. It's just this combo box. And if we go into the graph, what I'm actually doing is making an OWL NDI receiver interface, turning that into an array, and then I'm spawning a receiver manager. I'm setting all the receivers in there. I'm setting some custom variables, the receiver manager variable, and then I'm getting all the available NDI sources. It's looping through that, saving that into this array, and then adding the option to that combo box I showed you. Now I'm just printing out a string just to make sure I see it happening for debugging purposes. And then whenever that selection changes, it's going to get the NDI receiver that I created up here. It's going to get all of its, I'm sorry, this is the manager, the NDI receiver manager, and this gets all the NDI receivers from that manager, takes that and puts it into a struct, and then sets the members of this OWL NDI receiver interface that was created. And that's pretty much it. If we go here and look in my scene, you can actually see a receiver manager. And what this thing does here is this is the receivers. That's the one I created. And this is basically the field that's getting set right here. Cool. And that's it. Simple, easy peasy. You can have your own little OWL 9000 screen. So cool. If you want to learn more, just stay tuned to this YouTube channel. Patreons get access to this information before anyone else. So please consider patronizing me. And as always, join me on Twitch a couple times a week. We do drawing games or drawing streams. So you want to be there for that. And as I said, this is a multiplayer game, so I am slowly filtering people in, but there'll be various raffles and things for you to get an opportunity to jump in the garden here with me and have some fun. All right, thanks everybody for joining me. Bye.